one. Where is my other one? There it is. Good morning, everyone. Morning, morning. How you guys doing today? Hey, Creator Carbon. Let's see, what do we got going on? Morning, Souls MDK. How you guys doing today? It's been a long while. Yeah, I've not been feeling very well recently. Not gonna go too much into it. I've always had a very temperamental stomach. So I've been having a stomach ache for nearly 2 days in a row, to the point where I've had to force myself to eat food to get sustenance. It seems to be getting a little bit better. It still hurts, but sure, Souls MDK. I can. You're on Asia, right? Let me just clear some of my wings and energy, so they'll be recharging when while I'm away. My eye itches for no reason. Oh, you don't need to email me. I'll just come over to Asia and we'll just meet up in a chat channel. It's okay, I don't have to log into your account. Got a mill on your account. Whoops. Morning, Lana. Morning, Ollie Oxenfury. But the most important thing right here is we go over and we scroll across to my fun time buildings. Now it's level 10. Woo! So now we get that plus 21% increase, which should be super nice to have. Finally. Means I get to work on other things. I think I'm gonna go for Crystal Altar first, or I might do these things side by side, because Crystal Altar is more expensive, but a little bit more useful than defense. But if I up my defense, it'll make the Copper Bulldozer thing work a little bit better. Anyways, let me go dump some energy real quick. I don't know if I was awake to do my world boss this morning. So, gonna just go, I only cleared to B6. I don't care enough about this monster. I really don't. Like, I'll feed it to either Julie or Eva, but I'm not really gonna use either at this point, so it takes like 20 minutes to kill these darn things. It's just obnoxiously slow. Well, we gotta do our first clear of this. It'll have to be like that. I've been okay. I've been better. I've been worse. I went out to check my tire the other day, or my car, and found that my tires had gotten incredibly low. And so that's pretty unfortunate. But so I ordered a air compressor, which would be useful to have anyways, because I can pump up other things. Oop, hit my pop filter. Let's just move that for fun. Make that a nice, fun angle. Cool. Yeah, I had tires were incredibly low, so it wouldn't be safe to drive on my car, so I had to order a tire inflator. So, but I can also use it for things like, you know, my bike tires, all of those other fun things. So, hopefully it works. If not, I'll just send it back. Should be here today, but I'm very skeptical about that delivery date because it's a Sunday. Posts don't go on Sunday. But we'll see. 46 seconds. Probably could have shaved it down to 45 had I clicked the autoplay button a little bit quicker. Alright, there's new updates and stuff to talk about, since I would have streamed it when it came out, but I ended up not streaming that day. The new update, they fixed the rune power-up speed. Now it's global. The speed's the same in both the management system and out of the management system. Now, they're sorted by grade, legend, rare, etc., and then power-up level. Goodwill contests are improvements. You can have, like, the ability to add an introduction, like, come and have fun to Kroos Moran's Goodwill contest. You know, those kind of things. A new building for building storage, and a stable for putting in flying mounts, I think. Yeah. I think that's what it does. Or just the stable with the windmill is just a thing. Some bug fixes. Not really anything super big about it. Cool, they fixed the thing where they ban people, but their stuff still pops up in monster reviews, like on the Rift raids. And they changed the description just so it's worded a little bit better, but other than that, nothing else. There's also the 10-day burning time event. Again, not like a buckle your shoes, cancel your weekend plans level of a event, but it's still nice to have 2 times energy and EXP whenever you feel like it. Morning Blaster 13323. Yeah, we're waiting for that new fusion. They said sometime this year, right? Or summer. Not sure about summer though. Sometime this year. Oh right, I wanted to just show off that the rune power-ups are the same. So if we go over and we can see, this is probably done by grade first. So this is my only 6-star legendary violent rune slot 1. So on and so forth. Those are my only 2 6 stars. It's a little bit easier to just do the managed system still. But you can see that they're now a little bit better on the organization. So I can find where my 6-star legendary runes are that aren't, you know, upgraded yet, which would be this one. But if I go and I hit power up on this, right? If I hit power up, it goes whoopity boop, done. A little bit slower than what it was before, but definitely faster than before the accidental rune speed up. But if we go, that was a Nemesis rune. We're gonna just power that one up over here. So that was the speed it was in the rune management system. If we go in here, exactly the same speed. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to come to the management system just to power up a rune, which is nice. We're gonna power this up and see where it goes. It's a raid rune unless it does speed 2 more times. Even 2 more times. Still gonna be a raid rune. Hey Fox Cat Girl. Welcome back to the stream. Alright, accuracy. We need accuracy on Nemesis. Praha. I don't only can really think of Praha. We'll plus 12 this since I've got the 7 mil that's just sitting around. It'll be useful somewhere on someone. Oh hey, I got a Snapchat. I hope it's of the dog. I think I made the global bind for blacking out my screen page up. I can't really remember. But so many monostones? Nah, I've been wasting them. Just like this, but I don't know. 18 speed, 11 accuracy, and 12 HP isn't bad. I would like it if to been above 19, because having really just benchmarking myself on how many runes I have at base 19 speed or higher is nice. Yeah, of course I remember you, Casper. I do love the update. So that's all my +1 runes up to my 6-star legendary runes all plus to 12. We'll ignore all of the all of these ones. I still wish we had an ability to sort by grade. Or, you know, add in, like, just something, like 6-star. Like, we have the ability to sort by rune type. We have the ability to sort by sub-properties, but which, honestly, is kind of hard. And I'm really glad at how fast their system handles it, right? But, like, you have to go through each and every rune to see if it fits the criteria for this, right? Why can't we have an option to sort by rune quality or star value, you know? Like, I want to sort by only 6 and rare runes are higher, right? Or hero runes are higher. You know? It'd be nice to sort by grade and starage. It'd be very nice. We don't care about those. So we're just gonna go scroll all the way down. Aw, this rune's a rip because it went into flat HP. I could reappraise it, but it's an energy rune. I'd rather not. Speed, but no real good stats, so we're just gonna leave it alone. Defense, crit rate, HP, and accuracy. 1 day until TOA reset. Should be tomorrow night, if I'm correct. Not tonight. So it is 1 day in 13 hours right now, but it just says 1 day. So it'll be tomorrow, then it'll be counting down from 24 hours once tonight rolls around to Monday. You forgot to do TOA hard? Go and do it. Get it done. Attack and defense crit rate. Nah, not worth powering up. Okay, that's all my legendary 6 stars for that slot. Oh hey, the runes I still had on Tion off the start. I'm glad I only plussed it to 3. I mean, I would remove it to sell it, but costing 2.5k to remove it just to sell it for like 200 isn't worth it. Powered up. Ooh, that one's not powered up. Is it worth it though? I don't think so. We'll leave it. Defense and crit damage could be a copper rune. No crit rate though. What do you get from the event, L&D? Haven't summoned it yet. I won't be home for the monthly summons. The end of the month summons, sadly. So I'm gonna just do the summon video and either. Well, here's the thing. Do you guys want me to do it? You want me to do it on stream or just have it set up as a video to drop on the day it was supposed to happen and just have it pre-recorded? Both options are viable. Hey, I got Diaz on 3 accounts and Diamond and League and accounts of the game. Since I main jungle and they removed all skill from the rule and changed it based on not inting and picking tank champs. Pre-record the summon, says Greater Carbon? Perfect. I can do that. Yeah. Have you heard of this wonderful game called Diablo 3? Forsaken. There's also Path of Exile. You could try to figure out how Dota works, not to be good at it just because it'd be fun. I mean, you'd also improve your Russian skills. Summons this Friday. Or, you know what, I'm just gonna do a week early and just do it on this Friday. What do we got here? Crit rate? Nah, don't care about it. We'll see if it goes into speed once. If it goes into speed once, we'll keep going. But if it goes into anything else, we'll just drop it for the time being. Alright, we keep going. It was the minimum roll, though. Goes into speed, we keep going. If not, we stop. Alright, we keep going. Hey, Dakota. Goes into speed, we'll plus 12 it. If not, we still have a 15 speed rune on it. I almost say it's worth plus 12ing anyways. Ooh. We chasing them dreams right now. We chasing them dreams. We chasing these dreams right now. $27 speed? That'd be really cool if it was. Come on. Is this worth the mana now? Come on. Give me that 27 speed. Flat defense, still 3 rolls into speed, which we can grind that to 25 if I wanted to. I don't really use Endure runes on anything, but if I grind that to 25, and let's just actually take a look at Bernard. Alright, he's in storage. Whoops. We go over to Bernard real quick. It might actually be a good, just broken rune for him. What do we got going on for my Bernard? Where are you? Where you be? Hey, baby, where you at? Do we have, like... Oh, no, I didn't want to hit store. Do we got, like, 2 times mana? Alright, cool. There's no point in blocking him. We're gonna be leaving anyways. Rune. It's a rage rune with plus 14 speed. Alright, well, give me that back. That is Bernard, correct? Cool. So that's a 10 speed increase for Bernard. Sweet. As you see, I don't generally keep Endure runes. That one I hit sell on, right? But I lost connection, so it just gave it to me anyways. HP and crit rate? Yeah. So much flat HP on that. Come on. There we go. More speed to Bernard. Much better. Needs a lot more, because some of these runes, like, these 2 runes are fine. This rune not as fine. Let's see if we can find replacements. That one's fine. Not as fine. Definitely not fine. I'm a little light on Swift runes. I would want to power this. I would want to enchant this with speed, but I think I should save it for actually a useful rune. See if we can find a better speed slot for. We're actually going to manage Bernard now. So we just need to care about these ones. Swift sub-properties of speed. Nine speed, 14 speed. Speed. Even if this rolls once into speed, it's not worth it. Oh, we don't care about slot 2. 9 speed, and this one's, what, 10 speed? Alright. Need to get better than 10 speed. That's my equipped rune. This won't do it. Good. And I am light on Swift runes. So light on Swift runes. Jeez. Let's look at all of our Swift runes and see if we have, like, better slot, like... Let's look at these ones, too, and see if we got any better here. 6 speed. It has to be above 24 speed for me to want to change out how I'm doing things. I don't think I do. 17 speed's not bad, but I haven't been in Giants for a while. I really haven't, honestly. My Swift runes are horrible. I'd craft them, but then I'd feel bad. I don't even think I have a lot of crafting materials. Let's go check. I'm sorry, we're supposed to go over to Asia real quick, but I can make a couple runes. I think I'm gonna keep I haven't actually seriously farmed Giant Speed 10 in a very long while. Feeling... What do you think, guys? Rage, will... Ooh, another Snapchat. It's either a food over the dog or a golf course. What do you think? Rage, will, or I don't really need Nemesis runes as much. Rage or will? Rage, will, or violent? The trifecta right here. I have way too many violent runes that are kind of subpar that I really need to get rid of. But I will definitely... Violent. Will runes could help, though. I have a lack of will runes. Vio, always violent. Alright, guys. I'll take the hint. Let's go get rid of this. I'm gonna actually look at my will runes. I haven't looked at them in a while. Turned off all the slots. No wonder I'm not saying anything. That one's not incredibly good. Screw you. You're... One, you add a new row, and two, you're bad. Don't care. Accuracy rune. We'll keep it just in case. But most of my nice will runes have gone on to Okeanos. Yeah, we're lacking on will runes too, but I've been farming Necropolis on my off time, so we'll get those back. I am not farming Giants, but I probably should start doing that again. Alright, Souls MTK, I'll make it as a video after this. It shouldn't take too long. I'll make it unlisted so people don't have to see it, and I'll just email it back to you. I'll email the link to you. Thanks for tuning in, though. To Violent Runes. Looks like we'll make about a little bit over 10. We'll make 12 of them, which won't be too expensive. I don't know, guys. Do you think you'll get a... I don't like it. Too many flat stats on it to be useful. Like, it's not gonna be useful. Well, I don't think this is a good rune. Honestly, though, I do wish the crit rate was down here instead of flat HP. But we'll keep it. We can always just reappraise this anyways. So, 50% chance to reappraise that. Well, not 50% chance. Sorry, I read 50% chance off the side and I splurged that into what I was saying. I'm just saying, we'll reappraise it later if it rolls crap. It's still just a reappraisal rune forever. HP and crit damage, but it's low rolls and defense flat. Not gonna keep it. Defense. Nah, I'd rather speed. Who would use defense on Violent besides Panda? But Panda doesn't need crit damage, and I'd much rather speed on for here. If I roll 4x speed on it, then it's going on Bernard. It's going on Bernard just to be funny, because it's like, I lost 12 speed, but it's a slot 2 attack rune. Oh, well. We'll keep any Violent 6-star... We'll keep any 6-star runes that have speed on them. Defense, crit damage, resistance. I'll find a use for that one. No, not keeping it regardless of what it has. I do not keep blue 5-star runes. I generally don't keep blue 6-star runes anymore. Nope. Get out of here. Crit rate, speed, and crit damage. I might keep that. I wish I could see what my current runes are so I can make a choice. But then again, I can always do that by just going and looking at my runes and coming back to it. Defense percent on Violent, HP and accuracy. I don't like blue runes. I don't feel like using enchant gems to make it better. Nope. Definitely nope on that one. Aw, man. I like crafting supplies. Let's go rune. Rune manage. Violent. It's not sorted by who has the most runes. It was a slot 4. Crit damage and crit rate. It's kind of a trubbish crit rate. We'll get rid of it. It was 5-star, wasn't it? No. Get rid of you. We have plenty. Get rid of all the blue 5-stars that have been... Like that one I just put on someone for fun. No, it's the crit rate violent. Was it a violent rune that was crit rate that I got? That I was keeping? Oh yeah, of course it was. This is my next on the needs to be reappraised if I need a crit damage rune. It's just sitting there for fun. It was where was it? Speed, defense, attack. It was this one. It's got a better roll than this one. I wish the attack was attack percent, because that'd be a nice, potentially damage verti heal rune. Oh, no, I'm going back to that. I know it was a slot 2 rune. It was attack rune. I'll go to it. Crit damage. I don't know why I'm really powering this one up, just because I've got the mana. One day I want to get my damage verti heal back on violent, but I don't know if that's possible. I think it might be better to put him on rage at some point. No roll and crit damage again. 3 on the roll. I can sort by the stats, but I should have just sorted by main stat of crit rate. Hey, Canty. Triple crit damage. I mean, that'd be useful. I can always gem this off later. And 4 speed's not bad, but I can always make it better. It's a 5-star rune. I won't gem off anything, honestly. Speed and defense. Oh, hey, I have 2 of these things to go through. This one is a reappraisal. Just, unless it goes quad crit rate. Well, let's see whether or not I'm going to reappraise this, because I'll definitely enchant speed into it if I need to. But if it goes into outside of, like, crit rate... Alright, defense. We'll plus 12. We'll plus 12 both of these runes, and then really assess them after that. Cruel Intentions. I accept too many crappy runes, and that's why I'm just trying to cut back a bit. So, defense flat. I generally mindlessly farm until I end up having like 16 or something million mana, and then I just go through and either refresh the shop if I have the crystals, which I do, but I'm leaving them because instead of just dumping all my crystals, or oh my god, this dude's horrible. Instead of just dumping my crystals on shop refreshes, I've been just using constant refills and just parking myself 24/7 in Necropolis, but I really should switch that over to Giants. Switch myself over to Giant Speed 10 because I've got like no Swift runes to my name. What's my favorite monster that you have, and what monster do I want the most? Honestly, Feng Yang is my most used monster. Let's break this down to a few categories. We've got the most used, my favorite, we've got the one I want, or the most usable, the one I want, and the actual one I want the most. So, the most used monster that I own out of all of them is Feng Yang, the Wind Panda. I use him in every single Guild War. I always look at the 2 teams I pick, one to Wind Panda and the other one I figure out a team for. I never think about one team just because it's Wind Pandaing it. that he's my most used monster, but I've been slowly losing favor for him because he's just not as fun. But honestly, Okeanos has become one of my more favorite monsters at this point. I've gained an appreciation for will runes because I come into these teams, I know I can't outspeed, but I walk in with everyone on will runes and they're just like, speed up, time to loot, flame breath, and I'm like, okay, it's my turn, right? And they cannot kill my will rune hashtag squad fam because they don't get the defense break and they're all about 35,000 health on them. Next summons, yeah, don't worry about the next summons, I'll fix that. I'm actually gonna do it on this Friday, so let's go do that. With YouTube. Alright, so 20% defense. Not a great rune, but it's just reappraisal food. Let's go into Curse Maron. My YouTube. Come on. Speed, 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 speed. I'm on. Alright, accuracy. Could still be a Sierra rune. Because attack, and then if it goes speed and splits accuracy, that'll do fine for Sierra for whenever I get it. Which I'm saving stones for again. Accuracy again. If it goes then twice into speed and give me an 18 speed rune, I'd be okay with it. But then again, I'll just reappraise it if not. It's reappraisal fodder otherwise. I still wish that crit rate was down here and had HP flat up here. It'd just be so much nicer. Commands! Custom! Next summons. Edit! It's gonna be on the 18th. AUG 18. Should work. Where'd that go into? Flat HP. Wonderful. Try the next summons now. Let's see what it says now, if that works. What's the one monster I want the most? The one that I want the most just because fun is Sierra. The one I want the most because I'll use it the most is either Samoth or Tiana. There we go. That's up to date. You just pulled from random mystical scrolls from shop the most useless nat 5 probably. One into speed. It's just reappraisal food. I don't actually think I have reappraisals. Defense and speed. It's not terrible. I'll keep it. I wish... Oh, God. I forgot I put this on him. It's either Samoth or Tiana. I would want the most. Tiana just because I would run Will Runes Tiana just cleave team all day, every day. OP team Garuda, Vanessa, Lucian, Pung Beacon, a single target defense break. Yeah, I mean, that would work. But what'd you pull, Sloper? Sloper. Let's just go and play with all these. We will go over to Europe sometime today. Right, we've already judged that one as a no. Weren't we on the thing of powering up these ones? You pulled a Triton. Triton's actually not that bad. He's a good strip. Crit rate on a Rage rune. Might want to reappraise this. It could be okay for a Rage. No, if I'm gonna put Vertiheal on Rage, he needs to be on crit damage. Trying to just find decent things. Crit rate on speed, HP, attack, and defense. See what happens. Yeah, Triton is absolutely wonderful. Would I use him? Probably. Ugh, defense flat. I'll go to 6 with this. I don't really feel like it's a good rune. Like, it's a good rune. 6-star legendary, crit rate slot 4. But I don't think it's going to help me right now. Okay, attack. Not as bad. Rolls twice more into attack, it'd still be usable. Alright, 1 to speed. Hey, King Alberto. I mean, you say that she can still fail her ability, Triton can still fail his ability to strip, so... I mean, so can Chiwu, but I still use him as such. You pulled a Sigmarist, congrats! That's... I'd be happy with a Sig. I'd feed it to Perna, but I'd still be happy with it. Even if I didn't have a Perna, I still would have been fine with pulling a Sig. Oh my gosh, my dad is on a Snapchat frenzy. I'm afraid now, because I think he might be playing with the Snapchat filters, and those are terrifying things to see. Yeah, I was just bringing in 1 rep. Like, there is some points that I get kind of upset that my Chiwu didn't strip correctly, but... And having Tiana would fix that, but there's one thing that Chiwu brings that Tiana doesn't, is just the speed lead as well. Well, Slopper, here's the thing. Tiana wasn't created until after Chiwu and Triton, I believe. And Triton and Tiana have 2 different purposes outside of their strip. Tiana's purpose outside of her strip is... she's done. You don't want a second turn when you run a Tiana team. With a Triton, you can go a much more tanky team. Strip them off, control them down. Once the control's off, you then silence them with Triton. Triton has more than just his strip to him. He has the debuff toss back on his first skill that all of the Sea Emperors have. He's got the silence. He's got the strip. Like, he does more than Tiana does on a turn 2 team. Like, when you can't finish it in 1 turn, he does more. But if you're going for a cleave team, Tiana is obviously better because of the strip, the attack bar boost. You know, it's a difference. What happened today? No idea. You just pulled a Chasun and Mihyang. Are they good? I was thinking, should I even attempt to pronounce the face roll that is your name? Let's use Nika's rep. They're both very good. Slopper, you don't need Nat 5s to do any of the B10s. Just a little word of the wise. You can do most of them in 3 and 4 stars. And I think most of the 4 or 5 stars are fusible, like Veramos. What's poppin'? Music. Been playing a lot of Path of Exile recently, and by that I mean I binge played it last night until I got to Act 3 with a brand new character in the new league, and then I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go and just stop for right now, because I've been running a very suboptimal character, and it bothers the ever-loving crap out of me that he is. But what I'm going for is going to be so easy to rune for. What server? NA on the... I forget which connection I picked, but definitely on the NA servers. I'm just running a Glacial Mine Trap build because it looks like fun, and to buy the 1 unique I need is like 1 alchemical orb, and I've got like 3 of those already, and I've got a Tabula Rasa which I can sell for freaking like 10 chaos orbs, so I've got the currency for it. I just have to get to the level and go get the Glacial Mine. Yeah, Vadi, go play. What do you think about my idea of get rid of the duplicate nat 5s? I don't like the idea of converting one nat 5 into another. It'd have to be, we need to tack something else onto it to make it cost and be worth doing. Because, or else someone will get, oh, I just got a Vanessa, bloop. Oh, I just got a Brandy, bloop. Oh, I just got a thing, hey, Sierra. Because people will stop spending money once they get their one nat 5 they didn't want until they get the nat 5 they want. Then they'll go back, and by the time they keep doing that, they'll probably get scrolls enough to get another nat 5. They lose out on the constantly buying, like, legendary scroll packs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that removes the incentive to keep summoning. Instead, summon until you get one that you don't want, and then keep refusing it until you get the one you want. So they'd have to do a few things. One, make it really time-consuming to do, and two, put a limit on it. Maybe once a month, you could do it. I'd be fine with it. I would definitely say you could reroll it once a month with a bunch of pure magic crystals and like 400 or 500 of all of the essences. That way, and 1,000 condensed energy and 1,000 magic crystals, condensed magic, and about like 500 of everything else. Because that would take some time to farm for, but it wouldn't be too long. You could get that done in about a week and a half for all of the elementals. A week, 2 weeks, right? It takes you away from doing other things. That's not what I want to click on. I want to click on storage. Like, if we go over to here, I would have to farm quite a bit. I'd have plenty of that, but all of these would have to go up to 500, except this one, because I always have way too many of those. But if it would have to do it, it'd just have to be limited, and it'd have to be really time-consuming to do it, so that way, in some people, because that's the point of most of these packs in these games, if you think about it. This pack isn't pay to win in the sense that I buy this, I get a nat 5. There was one that did that, the Transcendent Scroll, which was more of a response to everyone going, Comp 2 never gives me nat 5s, and it's like, well, here's your, if you want a nat 5, you can pay for it. That's the one time they did it, so that way people could stop complaining that nat 5 won't ever give them a nat 5. You had your chance. Now, and you said, well, I'm not paying $100 for that nat 5. You've successfully said without words that I prefer doing things with time and not money. And that's what's going on here. If they were to do that, they would have to be hard enough to do that people would have to take that question into consideration. Should I spend the money or should I spend the time onto it? Because you're not buying the L&D pack or this special legendary pack because, oh boy, I'm getting a free nat 5 and it makes me gonna win the game. You're doing this so you don't have to wait until you do TOA again. You do TOA 90 and that month scroll. You don't have to wait 3 more weeks for Devil Months or a couple more, like 5 weeks of crystals for arena and you know, World Boss, right? But it would also add in a nice thing into the game. Like, it'd be nice to have, because then you could take your duplicates that you're not going to use. I'm still going to use a duplicate Ariel, sadly. I'm going to use some double Nemesis Wolf for Arena at some point. But it allows people to either dedicate more money into just summoning to try to get another nat 5, or spend a lot of time, like maybe 3 weeks, to change one of the nat 5s they don't want until they eventually get the ones they want. I still don't think they'll ever implement it, but I think if they were, it would have to be incredibly expensive material-wise and incredibly expensive time-wise. I've hit the constant time thing on the head too hard. Alright, let's read over, since I actually wasn't looking at chat, I was just going on a mini rant, and I'm sorry about that. Best Swift runes or on Orion or Bernard? Now they are on Orion, he has 237 speed. I'd say it depends on what you want. If you need just a speed boost, which I think... Let's actually look at this. Orion's speed boost is how much? 30%. Right? It's the same speed boost on a 3-turn cooldown. It's same speed boost, 3-turn cooldown, but the attack speed actually is kind of really more beneficial. because that makes it so in between, say, Bernard then Megan, the attack bar of your Lucians, let's just use that as an example, since they have that 30% speed increase on the buff, they will move a little bit farther, which allows you to need less speed on them to still be speed tuned. Fastest runes on Orion is very powerful, but that's mainly more of RTA kind of a deal. I use them both. Mine's 231. It's not the fastest, and I know that, but Bernard's now, you know, 263, 10 speed increase. But I would say if you want to get more into the PvP scene where you're not gonna do a turn 1 victory with an Orion, then Bernard doesn't need your fastest of all runes, and Orion can get away with it. Honestly, at one point I'm gonna re-rune my Orion. Probably gonna be slower, but I'm just gonna put him on Violent. Thank you very much, Cans, for the follow on Twitch. Let's see here. I found out that every single blah blah blah. Yeah, what it means is there are nat 5s that can make my life easier, but I get nothing like that. That is true. I didn't get any of the nat 5s that made my life easier until after I finished all of the content that they would have helped for. And now I'm stupid for refusing to fuse a Vero, but now I don't have the option to finish him fast enough, so I don't really try. I mean, you do have the option to finish him fast enough. All of his pieces are farmable. And thank you very much for the subscription. I cannot pronounce that name. Yeah, it's never too late to start working towards Pheromos. I was in Georgia one day, and my dad, I got into this game, and he only likes 3D summoning. He doesn't really care too much about the actual progression of things, and I'm not actually doing anything. I should be doing something, like efficiencies, you know? Let's just do Giant Speed 10. Just bring him here. And is this the Violent one? Yeah, we'll keep the Violent one, and we'll just bring Tashar to make life faster. I remember when the Fire Beast Hunter wasn't farmable. I remember when the Wind Lizardman wasn't farmable, because that was the only piece I hadn't got for 4 months. No crystals refill energy, and even if I do, I also need, after that, getting materials for Awaken and every 5-star mon needed, so it'll take so much time. Well. Oh well. They might be able to still do it. Maybe I should throw in Bernard or something to make these guys a little bit better. There's 1 amp. I'll probably survive. What server is this? This is global, my friend. But yeah, let's just think about this for a second. My dad has an account that could not do B7 on any dungeon. Has no Veramos. Had, I think, 1 3-star piece for it already, right? So, 1 3-star piece. Within 1 week, I got lucky with the secret dungeons. I had some friends from 111 helping me out. Don't get me wrong, I did not just like go out and just get all of it magically. I definitely had some help with it. But in 1 week, I was able to get him all of the things to make the 4-star fusions and to make the, like, all the 4-star fusions 5-star and awaken them. In 1 week with an account that could not do B7 of any dungeon. It's very quick. You just have to know where to ask or what to be doing, and you have to kind of have a game plan on for what mon you need what day, when to pop a 2 times EXP booster, when to do this, when to do that, and what's your most optimal times to really make efficiencies happen. Honestly, the essence farming was the worst part. Getting the secret dungeon monsters wasn't that bad. Because even with an account that can barely do B6, I was able to get about 1 monster in 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the monster. 1 monster took 45 minutes, just because it was a tankier monster, and he only has 1 damage monster, and that's Julie. And it was the Wind Lizardman that was the problem, right? It's tanky, reflected, I had element disadvantage, so it took a while, but I got it. It just took a little bit. Will I go in Europe? Yeah, I'll definitely be going on Europe. And sorry about that, Sistap. Let me scroll up. Control plus V. Should I do Speed GB10 team or TOA? TOA. Don't worry about Speed GB10 yet. Unless you have a DB10 team. Do your TOA. It's really easy. Do you think will work with no crystals to refill energy? Well, tomorrow you should have some crystals to refill some energy due to arena resetting. If anything, it's enough for at least one refill. But tomorrow, if you don't have Dark Yeti, just go and ask for it. Go and ask for Dark Yeti. Just farm. And the thing is you're not... Don't be like an annoyance and be like, I need Dark Yeti, I need Dark Yeti, I need Dark Yeti. I'm like, you say, hey guys, I'm farming for Dark Yeti dungeon. If anyone else has it, that'd be awesome and save me some time. But don't just ask and be a leech. Sit there and farm your Dark Essence because you're gonna need it for 1, Veramos, and 2, the Dark Yeti. So farm it. If you get the Dark Yeti dungeon, don't be a stickler. Add people because it makes it quicker for you. And it helps other people out. Oh yeah, you're in Austria, so definitely go over there soon. Rika, Veramos, Bella, Beretta, Shannon, or Bernard best at? You have Dark Yeti Awaken, it's the only piece you have. Alright, well then, take tomorrow, save off some of your energy, and just work on getting magical essences. Because since you don't need anything from tomorrow, but you need magic essence for literally everything. So just park yourself in the magic essence dungeon. And then when Tuesday rolls around, you need the Fire Beast Hunter. You need a couple fire monsters. Beast Hunter should probably be your priority, because I think the other one is, might have been a, thingamabob. Let's look at the fusion real quick. TOA, Rika, Veramos, Bella, Dion, Beretta, Shannon, or Bernard. I would say Bernard. I would definitely use that last slot for a Mav. But Rika and Veramos should be enough stuns for TOA. But with Bernard, you can cycle turns faster. And cycling turns is worth it. Let's go to fusion info. So, this drops from Phaimon. If you don't already have it, and you don't want to farm Magic Essence tomorrow, go do that. And Kog'Maw is a 2-star. Kog'Maw is the Fire Imp, not Imp Champion. He drops from Scenario. So you can use one today and tomorrow as your downtime days. And go farm the Scenario to get these 2 to drop. And then when Tuesday rolls around, you use it to farm him, Nangrum. And possibly Kog'Maw if you see him. He's a secret dungeon, or you can find him in the shop pretty easily. Can someone help me with a team for TOA? You don't have a Hua. Well, I need to know what your current attempts are. And then when Wednesday rolls around, Wednesday, it's Water Day, I believe. Hit up hit up these 2 dungeons. Hit up these 3 dungeons. Water is the worst one because you have so many things reliant on it. Don't worry too much about Casey, just because she's a 2-star, you can find her. Can you skip into DB10 without a Veramos? Very unlikely. Unless you have a decent immunity monster that can kind of keep immunity up for basically forever. I am not foreseeing a skip into DB10 without Veramos. See a 6-star white speed rune on a level 28 account worth buying? Absolutely worth buying. Yeah, Wednesday's gonna be your worst day because of how many water things you need to farm. Oh, I want to do 10 summons. Let's just do until I'm out of room with these. unknown scrolls. Why? Because I can. So here's one fusion piece. I forget who he's for, but... Sigmarus. Not what you need, but... And Panda, not what you need either. See how quickly you can get the pieces you would need. Yeah, there's Chi-Chi. Nope. Aw. Oh well. If just farming for the monster drops, do normal difficulty. Absolutely. If you are only trying to get the monster drop from the scenario, do it on normal because the drop chance for monster on normal and hell modes are exactly the same, as far as I know. You can correct me if someone has actual proof of that. I personally don't, but as far as I remember, and I think I have a decent memory, I'd like to believe I have a decent memory, is that they're the same. But if you have the fusion foods that you need to be leveling up, do hard mode, do hell mode, because whether or not you get the drop isn't as important as making sure you're still leveling up your monsters effectively. Yeah, you definitely need to start working on him. You will very much phase him out of your use later on, but he is still a very nice monster to have, and I used him for the first year and a half, 2 years that I had him, like in almost everything I did. And I'm actually trying on my Europe account, and we'll be going over to it after I feed off all of these scrubbles. What should your speed and HP be for TOA? Well, if you're going to do TOA and you don't have a turn denial team with like a Gildong, a Hawthor, any of that fun stuff, you do have enough to try not to get hit. I would still say at least 160-ish speed on minimum for everyone. Bernard's obviously going to be faster than that, but 160-ish speed, and then, you know, 15 to 20,000 health at minimum. Really, it's less of what are the rune requirements for TOA and more of why am I failing the TOA stage I just failed? Did I fail because I got hit? If so, was it because I got resisted on a skill that needed not to be resisted? Gonna sneeze? Sorry about that. I don't know why. I normally don't sneeze unless I'm streaming. Why are you guys making me sneeze? Yeah, but your minimum stats are looking for is, and thank you by the way, Systap. Minimum stats are looking for about 14-ish, not 14, 45% accuracy. And then as much speed and HP from there. Really no other things needed. Just gonna make sure my hotkey still works. Alright, we're moving over to Europe because I wanna. Because if I don't, I'm gonna keep spending all of my mana on rune power-ups for runes I just have to reappraise later, so not really worth it. And I love having this on a hotkey. Play some RTA. I hate RTA though. Oh hey, cool, 20 crystals. Woo! Come on, monster wish, monster wish, monster wish. Come on. Ah! I just wanted to summon. Not gonna be anything neat in here. I mean, it's a violent rune, but I'm not buying it. Morning, morning light. Why'd I put a bunch of 2 to 1 star monsters in my vault? Because when I have 2 times the XP boost running and I run on literally all my 3-star fodder, I start leveling up my 2-star food. Now, since I have like a Teor that can solo fame in hell, I'll have my Teor do it and then bring food with him, so I am leveling him up to 40 while I'm still getting more 3-stars to use. Because I would show you in my monster storage, but in the other one, it's like I still got like 100 or so 3-star maxed Rainbow Mons sitting around. Like bunches of these little things. So leveling up the 2-stars is an easier way than waiting for premium packs or, you know, mystical scrolls to roll around. So it's useful. And my Necro team on the other account was a kind of a slow team. It's actually gotten down to about 3 minutes now for whatever reason. I haven't changed anything on them. But it's Fire Panda. It's Fire Panda wherever he be. So we've got Fire Panda and Wind Panda, so it's a double Panda team. It's then Wind Lich, Fuko, Adrian, and Colleen. Yes, the Rainbow Cancer Sacks. When I finished my first homunculus, I had 293 of them, I believed, in total. Darn. I mean, look at this. My defense only got hit twice. It must be such a scary... No. I mean, I guess. Man, I see these things and I just twitch wanting to hit them, but I know I can't. I want to transmog so badly, but I don't have the money. I have 52 transmog stones and it takes forever. You can also do RTA. And buy the shape-shifting stones after a good, like, 2 or 3 days. I'm going to type it out for you, so that way you know. Bio. I think I just have them on violent. Bio. Def. Bio, destroy, def. Oops, shoot. Oh hey, congrats to Andy1971. Ooh, Amelia. I still haven't used my Amelia yet. That's because I haven't ruined it. I did at least 6-star it. Oh, they'll finish it out. Wind Lich. Bio, Rev, attack, crit damage, attack, Pauline, Bio, speed, HP, or I think it might be HP defense, one of the two. Adrian. Bio, Rev, Speed, HP. Good, you know, thanks. Yeah, Fire Phoenix have been trying to get one, but I got the Fire Desert Queen. Built Despair Focus and Fire Monkey King. Built Violent Revenge. Very nice. I have Sekhmet on my main, and I have no idea what to do with her. But yeah, remember that not donation event, but the charity event where you finish the little trees, right? That's where this Perna came from. I mean, you can fuse Sigmarus, but I think he's talking more about Perna. Spare Will on Sekhmet? Yeah, I figured as much. I really don't want to. Because that means if I want to use her, I'd have to think more about skilling her up, and I really don't. Teor has Devilmon priority for the next couple, and then after that I have to evaluate, because I think it might be... I don't know who's next after Teor. Because I'm skilling up Teor because I want to use him in my DP10 speed team, And he needs that Squall on a lower cooldown. And also, lower cooldown on... Hello? Okay. If we have Squall on a lower cooldown, it'll help me with DB10 and Guild War and stuff as well. Build second mech very fast, mini accuracy for Tiana counter in your AD. But she only strips one buff, though. One person's buff, right? Let's get rid of you. Boop. Yeah, whatever. Close enough. Wait, why am I not just autoing this? At least auto this. Anyone know if there's any scenario farmable monsters for Veramos besides Iron? I just got him. Well, it's Iron, it's the Fire Salamander, Krakadon, the Wind Minotaur from Sharuka. I think those are the only ones. I don't have a fusion hexagram to check. Might actually be able to build it, but I don't want to. I'd rather save my money on this account. But, hey. Gotta summon some, social summons, because I keep forgetting about it. Alright. Well, let's look here. Nope. See if which one it was. 50 energy off from the L&D. Shouldn't be too hard for you to eke out another 50 energy. I don't think this is the first time I've spent energy in it, so... It would be nice if people who play Summoners for Mobile can play it with people on... CPU. But I am still playing it mobile. I'm just mirroring my phone. And people who do play on their computer still are playing on the mobile servers. Got a second marble. Aw. Good luck, sis tap on your pool. How much space do I have available? Yes, but when is... Okay, so we'll see the next one in like 16 hours, but I want to see another Sierra rotation. I'm literally only saving stones. Oh my goodness, Dad. Why are you Snapchatting so much today? Like, I really want to save my stones from here on out until I get that Sierra Dream. Just give me that bomb hoe. And I would cry so much if I got her on my Europe account. Because if I did, I would be streaming 3 out of my 4 days a week on Europe and 1 day on Global. It might be doggos, but I'm not sure, and it's a risky click at this point. Could be food, could be the golf course, could be dog, could be Snapchat filters. I have no idea, and some of those options are a little bit terrifying. Mainly just the Snapchat filters. No, Mark, there is no computer version of this game, so anyone you see playing on the computer still plays on mobile, and they're breaking terms of services, by the way. The TOS. Let's just feed... Wait, did I get any, salamanders? I did not. Aw. Oh, well. He did put a Snapchat filter on the dog at one point. And it was kind of cute. A little bit terrifying still. Let's see. What do I got going on in the storage real quick? I should have a bunch of Devilmons just sitting around, which we're not using for anything just yet. How much do we need until we can buy the next one? Alright, we're 90 away. Don't think we can do it today. We don't have enough wings. Unless we're not even close to leveling up. Let's just finish off all of these guys real quick. That's audible. I think Ganymede. Why no Devilmon Perna? All it does is really increases damage, and we really don't need that on this account right now. Honestly, we're waiting for more of a game changer. Like, if a Wusa came around, you need that shield on a lower cooldown. Oh, goodness. See, the frequency is now leading me to believe it's Snapchat filters. Because normally he doesn't sound like 7 in a row that aren't just Snapchat filters. Unless he's taking pictures of the stream, which I doubt he's watching. He also might be golfing. You never know. It's always a risky click. And if I do that, I'm going to darken the screen and see what it is, and we'll just go through the, see what it's going on. If it's puppies, I'll undarken the screen. Oh wait, why'd I do that? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Perna's being focused, which is fine. Because Perna revives. Pop. I remember I used to have a really hard time beating this guy, but then I pulled a Perna. But then again, he's going to get harder as I level up, and I might have a hard time beating him again. We'll see. You come here for Puppos, stay for informative gameplay. There's been a few new Puppos pictures. He's gotten quite bigger. He's slowly growing and by slowly I mean every time you don't see him, he's grown another few inches. Like, he walks around the corner, comes back a little bit taller. It's basically how he operates on the Puppo scale. Let's... Oh, right, we need to go get one Clara. We should be able to, do one if we bring in, say... Let's get rid of you and bring in, a nice, AoE. Really fast, high damage Perna that was built Vampire Revenge and destroyed my team. I can see how it does if you can't get him down. It's ya boy Elmo asks, what rune should I put on Shannon? Either Swift or Despair. Your offsets can be either Focus or Energy or Broken Set. You want her to have either Speed HP or HP with some Speed subs. But after that, you really shouldn't have to really worry about what you rune her. For Wind Vampire, what rune should I use on him? I think he's either a Fatal or Rage monster if you want to use him for raids, but if you're not going to be not able to do raids yet, just don't worry too much about him. He's not going to do too much for you. I would just say save the Wind Vamp and use him for Veramos if you don't already have one. And revive. And kill the one that... Okay, cool. Plop. Wheel of Fortune. Boop. Give me that 10 free. I'm gonna bring a Stroga just for full AoE damages. Should get B2 done pretty quickly with speed boost and then a water homunculus eating away the life bar of basically everything else. Boop. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, he glanced. That's okay, Perna cleans up. We're gonna get amped. Yeah, it doesn't hurt too bad. Oh, so close. So close. Review after HOH? Absolutely. I'm gonna move now to the fun channel. It's not Monday morning, it's Tuesday. It resets on the 15th of every month. Perfect. Don't need to do anything else on this. Definitely need to make sure we got that, though. No, I ain't buying your packs. Ooh. Hey! Poor Kylo. Probably getting harassed by people for that. Right. I still go into the channel. It's just habit at this point. Let me just run these quickly so that way I can get the mission complete before I forget. Since it doesn't take me too long to just finish this out. What happens if you kill both towers in a dragon's thing without killing the dragon? Does it revenge twice or just once? That's just an interesting thought to have. No, I mean when he revenges. Like, when you kill a tower and he does the really hard single-person hit, the revenge for tower kill. I mean, it's possible if you add Endure that they'll survive it, or, you know, water non-defense, break Noah, and lots of defense, but... What's the notice? Wasn't this guy the one with the worst chow I've ever seen, or was it Neuro? I don't remember. Hey, it's Beshredder. Should accept that. Friends list. Why don't you magic B2 and light B2? Because it's quick. King Alberto. Congrats on Camilla if you're gonna build her. I still have never pulled one. I would never have awakened Camules just because increased speed doesn't really benefit him, but he has high base speed. Like, that's pretty darn high. Galleon? You can have one of my extras. I've pulled too many of them. Also, congratulations on your Isolin. It's interesting. What is the difference? Strafe fires 2 shots. Fires 2 shots, may fire another one with a chance. Chance is equivalent to your critical rate. Each attack has 30% chance to decrease his attack speed. Like, with that, with supportive fire and Aerostorm that hits 4 random targets, it'd be really nice to use him for Necropolis. Just because built-in revenge for team revenge, right? And I don't think he can supportive fire and counter on the same turn. I think he'll just pick one. I mean, yeah, it's really no worries. You're not going to get in trouble for having 15 more speed on a Camules. If you get his turn, chances are they're going to either kill themselves because 122 speed's not a lot. More runes for Bernard, Swift, Speed, and then whatever else you can to make them faster. But say you have a lot of... I know you're not going to have room to prioritize them, but just think about it. If you had close to 100% grade rate, or 70%, and you had, say, Adrian as well, and he was one of your ghetto slower because he can, right? 30% chance. It goes up by, goes up by 45%. That's a 75% chance to slow. 35%, sorry. So that's a 65% chance to slow on 3 hits. That's more than likely going to attempt to slow the Necroboss. Because think of it this way. Necroboss goes whoop boof and hits everyone, right? He counterattacks, a Panda counterattacks, your Lich counterattacks, I don't know. Pick one of them. Someone counterattacks. He counterattacks. That's 3 hits plus 3 hits, maybe Colleen, that's 9 hits. You're already down that shield just from counterattacks. But if, say, Colleen doesn't, but your Panda does due to its Calm Mind, give it the revenge, right? That's already 6 out of the 7 hits needed. Next person who goes will break that shield, allowing him, if he's not first in line, to... Even if he is first in line, he will still break the shield and attempt to apply slow. How much speed and health do you need to clear GB7? You need a... You definitely need to have a cleanser, just because of that armor break will kill you. If he revenges, it counts as 1 hit? Really? Hold up. It shouldn't be. Oh, 1 sec. I'm gonna mute this so you guys don't have to hear it. Just go over to the boss stage. Wait, hold up. Oh, it only fires once? Oh. Well, still, 1 additional hit. Yeah, okay, so if he only hits once, not as good, but still, it is a guaranteed hit back, which is nice. Not as cool as I thought it was now. Darn. I wish he would just fire back his... Lays down supportive fire for allies that attack. Supportive fire deals damage based on your attack power to enemies that attack your allies. Okay. I guess it is considered its own skill and not a revenge. It'd be nice if it revenges whenever anyone hits, because that'd be really cool to have that 3-hit guaranteed hit back. But I do understand that'd be a little bit too much. I don't know why I wouldn't personally peg a ring for a destroy monster, but I can see the merits to it, especially with a 20% crit rate rune like that. Build them on Despair like Arnimal? Maybe. What rune should I... Okay, alright. Morning, Goldlaw. How's it going? Wow, we got 12 people on Twitch. That's a lot more than I normally do. Huh. Crit rate's not high enough, honestly, but... And you have 14 speed. I wish You would do so much better, and I'm just saying that right now. Hey, Gold Law. But I would say you do so much better if you had crit damage as a slot 4 for her. I'm just laying that out there. Because right now, you've got 72% crit damage, but if, say, you had 80% more than that, and this isn't contributing to your crit damage any, so you gain an 80 more, and you lose 40% attack. But we're going to open up that. 40... Let's take 0.4 out of 944. 0.4. You lose 378 attack, which would drop her down to not 0.378. 378. You go down to 1563-ish, plus 1563, which is still a lot. That's still nearly 20. Well, it is 2500, but it's nearly 2600 attack with 80% more damage on a crit. That's a lot more, honestly. Watching while you're farming? Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense if you prioritize me over farming, because farming is king. Well, what is the secret to RNG? Well, don't fall into gambler's fallacy of, well, I've done 20 scrolls, I'm due to a lightning. One, if you've done 20 scrolls and you haven't gotten a lightning, maybe you should just stop for a second. Go drink a cup of tea, have a beer, I don't know, break dance, do some handstand push-ups, something, come back and try again. Get your mind off the fact that you haven't done it and just keep going. But really, the only secret to RNG is persistence. Eventually you win if you get lucky enough. And the way that you can ensure that you eventually get lucky enough is by keep giving yourself opportunities. That's how it works. 207, pretty nice. Good. Fun. Despair Will. Most of your speed came from that slot too. These 31,000 health. How much accuracy? 60% is pretty good. I'm not gonna advocate really trying hard to get him to 85% accuracy, but it definitely helps. Mine isn't 85% accuracy, and I don't think you'll need him at that anywhere near that for right now. Fatal Energy. If I ever pull a Leica, he's going straight on Vampire. Vampire Blade, I believe. Maybe Vampire Will. I'm not sure yet. Verti Heal on Speed, Crit Rate, HP. Good. Needs a little bit more speed, but this rune's not powered up all the way. And that's a nice rune. That's a nice rune. The only thing I can think that'd be better is if once you 12 it, it becomes attack percent or something. So like, he just helps out a little bit more. Also, I'm not watching chat anymore. Vampire runes? I know. Fatal is fine. Fatal is fine, but I'm just saying what I would do. Tyron, I wouldn't put him on Despair, honestly. I just don't like Despair on Tyron. He already has a guaranteed stun, so why not go something else, in my opinion. Look at Clara. You love your Clara? I'm not building one. Attack, crit damage, attack. Ooh, shiny. A little low on the crit rate, honestly, in my opinion, to warrant her on crit damage, where Orang has enough to do that. I would say find a rune that's replaceable. I'm not saying it's not a good rune. That's a nice rune for someone else, in my opinion. And you got a lot of high HP percent runes. But getting her onto Blade would probably do you more dividends, especially since you already have her on crit damage slot 4. Oh, 100% critical strike chance when used at full HP. That's true, but still. It's only one time that you're going to get that before she takes a hit. Let's look at good old boy. Mav, 149 speed. A little low on the HP, but he's probably on speed, HP, and accuracy. I say he's fine. If you don't get hit, then there's no reason to have more than 10,000 HP. What runes for Colleen? Swift Revenge or Violent Revenge if you can. If you can't get Revenge or Violent runes, Swift Focus, Swift Energy. Speed, HP, HP, speed, HP, defense. Those are 2 options. Or speed, defense, HP, you know. Either 2 HP percentage runes or 1 defense, 1 HP percentage runes, somewhere in there. You can figure out where you want those to go. Although I think your runes are fine. Have you decided to make the push into Dragon's B10 yet? Because I think you have the ability to. Pheromos is good for Giants B10. Could do with another 8 or so speed, but it's fine. Vertiheal could be sped up for this. Do you do, like King Alberta, do you do Dragon's B10 just yet? I think you might need a Megan, though. Don't see one. Might be in storage, but you're almost there. You just need Vertiheal. She's good where she is. He's good where she is. He's pretty okay. Maybe a little bit more speed, but other than that, I wouldn't really fuss too much over him. He's got his 100% crit rate and enough health to survive on whatever energy. Get yourself a Megan and 6-star this thing. Put it on Fatal, whatever, attack, blah, attack. Attack, blah, attack. Try to get him up to 85% crit rate if possible. If not, then get him as high up as crit rate as possible. On attack, crit damage. Attack. Thank you very much, David Tura. If you put him on Fatal and you get him about 15, 16,000 health, you don't need 20,000. Get him upwards of maybe 120 speed. 70-something% crit rate, and then max out your crit damage. You can run Vertiheal, Veramos, Bella, Megan, Sigmarus, and you should work just fine. You should be able to get into Dragon's B10 pretty darn soon. I think you might want to focus on that. Anyways, I think you're going in the right direction, and you're really close to DB10. Yes, Kylo? Why no notification? I don't know, it didn't notify me that I was streaming either. Notifications have been really weird recently. Alright, what do we got left? Challenge, what did we do? Ah. I mean 700 EXP is fun. Giant killer, shelf my friendships and daily rune maintenance. We can do that. Shouldn't take too long. Giants, right, Flutter's the one with the worst thing I've ever seen. Take Perna out. Gonna stretch my legs here real quick. Sorry about my chair making noise. Aha. Got my hip to pop. You got new toys? Sure, I'll take a look. Let me see if these guys finish this. Uh-oh, Bella's in trouble. Hey Panda. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I've been feeling kind of bad recently, which is why I haven't streamed much of my recent streams have been canceled due to feeling really trubbish. Starting to feel better. So that's always good. Bye to Bella. Maybe I should have brought Perna for the additional just heals even if stunned kind of thing. No, she should heal. Don't know if she'll survive this boss though. Especially with the armor break. Justice, no armor break. But we do have the defense buff. Goodbye to Bello. I need you not to die like that. Ah, no stuns, please. Ah, it worked out just fine. Okay. That is nice and all. But I think I already have... Do I? I didn't have a Despair rune for that slot. Ooh. Just gonna put this one over that one. Screw that energy rune. I need... So now we need just like a speed. Or... Need a replacement for the accuracy rune, which would be this one. I'll lose out on speed though. 4 speed is not as fun. 4 speed, again, probably dropping down to 3 speed. I'm just gonna go over top of this one. Alright, now she's on Despair. Speed took a few hits, but we've got some power-ups to give to this to hope for higher speeds. This one we don't really care about powering up besides its main stat. And this needs to be better, and so does this one. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Not enough accuracy, though. But this rune might fix a bit of that. Really shouldn't power this one up. Should still just spend all of my effort on Perna. Because if I do, I can get an LMD scroll eventually. Alright, and there's our speed back. It's a minimum roll, though. I'd be okay with any of these, honestly. Resistance a little less than the other two. But speed is fine. Definitely need that speed. Alright, cool. We'll go to +9, if we can. Don't have a lot of mana to do this, so we might not make it there. Depending on how many times this gets in the way. Alright. I believe in the night. Alright. Well, that was quick. And resistance. Still, not a bad rune. Overall upped her speed to basically near 160. And that can still go up with this rune. We're a little low on accuracy, but we'll find fatal rune, not fatal, 2 energy runes to replace here. That will do better for her overall. We might actually already have some sitting around. Let's just grab these ones, all whatever and stuff and things. Attack percentage, defense percentage, HP, crap, Garbo. Okay, no slot 2s to replace. Let's look for an HP percent, not HP. Yeah, absolutely HP percent rune here. HP percent or blade, neither of these are worth my time. I'll get better ones later. Right now this is fine. And that should be the last of the event. Oh, a challenge. What is it? Oh, hey, cool. Well, that paid for none of the power-ups. Alright. We need to go check out Kylo Senpai's new toys. Don't know if you had a Vrad before, but if you didn't, congrats. I don't remember people's monsters well enough. I hardly remember my own monsters. Well, let's see. What haven't you awakened in 6 starred? I think you already had a Sierra. I don't know. Luna, is Luna new? Because congratulations otherwise. You might have had her in storage until HOH. Yeah, a lot of really fun monsters. Figaro. Probably Theomar's as well. Like, Natalie is cool, but I much rather her sister in the L&D family, Isabel. Belfoy, Copper. Man, I want to see her so much. And Vrad would be really nice too. But you've got a lot of really fun monsters. Got an L&D from DB10. Congratulations. Got the L&D. Are you going to pull it now or are you going to wait? Let's see here. I really don't want to use this Chow, because it's just so bad on HP. Oh my god. It burns. Why? Why would you do this? Can I report this guy for like, you know, harassment or something? I really want to PM him and tell him his Chow's ruined like shit, but I really don't want to be that guy that's just like, I'm ungrateful for it, but I really am not grateful for this thing. Right, I should have put Perna in because it's not going to survive on its own. I'm gonna have to manual target these things. And it used to be on like HP flat, resistance percentage, and attack flat. Now it's just full HP flat, and he's like plussing them up, aiming at like 15, because one's at plus 13, which makes me believe that he doesn't know that he's doing it wrong. Yeah, the only reason why I'm using him right now is so I can get the 5 energy and then kick him out as a mentor. Kill that one first. Less stuns. Which is just so sad. Go for the crystals or else you're gonna get stunned down forever. Like, he'll make it to the boss, but I don't believe he'll survive it. Nope, he's so screwed. I mean, he keeps proccing out of the defense break, which is kind of fun, but... Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this Chow's horrible. Alright, Monsters community. Give me this, and goodbye for frickin' ever. Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely not using him ever again. Should have another chow sitting around here to use. Oops, that's B6. Oh well. I meant to do B7. Oh well. If you had a child, it'd be HP, crit damage, HP. Mine too, if I had one. I don't have any Dragon Knights thus far. But maybe that'll change sometime. I don't know what I would do with the Leo. I'd much more want a child just because I could use it for, I don't know, soloing things and bringing fodder monsters along. Leica would be fun too. I definitely would enjoy it. A Leica. Leica or Chow, really. You gotta like it, would you go attack or damage attack, or HP crit damage attack, or speed crit damage attack? Attack or damage attack, absolutely. Attack or damage attack, vampire revenge. Not revenge, vampire blade or something. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit my pop filter again. Let's remove you, put Perna in, and no, Perna, come back. There we go. Camilla is greater than Chow. Not that I think of. Because you can still beat up a Camilla pretty easily. Chows are just like Camilla, you have to build like HP, crit damage, attack or something with like 30,000 health, where Chow you can go 35,000 health on HP, crit damage, HP and still do enormous amounts of damage. Played for 7 hours just farming, got nothing, and used 1865 energy. Sounds about right. The only thing that Camilla has over Chow is just the I cleanse off debuffs when I feel like it, because you accidentally crit on me even though you're fire. Hey, the Demon King, I'm doing pretty fine. How are you doing today? I'm very curious. It says I have a package that'll be delivered today, but I'm very skeptical because it is Sunday after all. I think I'm gonna, when I get off stream, I'm definitely gonna be farming for more Swift runes because I just really came to notice how bad my Swift runes are. Because I haven't revisited Giants in months upon months. Damage from crits are always half done, Camilla. That is true. But again, Chow can be built to have more health and still do just the same amount of damage, if not more. I'm out of chows. I wonder if, well, no, he won't be able to survive. I doubt. doubt it'll work. It'll get armor broken and die. Damage HP. I didn't look at its 74%. Sure, we'll see. But he's not on Vampire though. I wish he was on Vampire. It's my best monster. Well, that's a toss-up. Depends on what we're looking for. On my main account, I have no idea. That's for sure. Not a clue. Now since we're back down here, we can just bring random damage monsters. There's a gnat that's fluffing about. Do I have Grego? Grego the light golem? I do, actually. No, Grego is the... No, Grego is the dark lich, never mind. I don't have the dark lich, but I do have the light golem. I haven't built either, because one, I don't have one, and the other one I don't care enough to. Yeah, I don't have dark lich. I've been pretty unlucky with the amount of L&D lightnings I've ever gotten. See you, Slopper. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We need Swift runes out of this. Swift or Despair. Definitely Swift runes, though. And what was the quality of rune that I put on here? We'll get a better one for him. I got that better one for him already. Put you here. Let's just throw in a Beth, because why not? Ugh. Lich first Nat 4. L&D Nat 4. That's not bad. The Dark Lich is very good. I would be absolutely happy to have one. Phone's getting really hot. Might have to end it, guys. My phone is getting way too hot right now. Like, jeez, that is warm. I for fear of not wanting to burn out a second battery, I am actually gonna end it. And I'm really sorry about that. I've been looking into the option of getting a tablet, but that's not really come to fruition yet. So I'm really sorry this is gonna be a little bit early, but my phone is heating up again, and I don't want to burn out a second battery. So again, thank you guys so very much for watching, all the new people for joining in. I hope it was entertaining, and I hope you stick around, because I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sundays, shameless self-plugging on my own streams. But again, thank you so very much, guys, for watching. I'm Curse Moran, signing off, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.